Hey guys, today I'm just doing a Minecraft video on my server. I can't share the whole server with everybody. It's a two-player server. Well, some of my friends and me will play. Sometimes they don't always play, but I'm super home. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna watch a Minecraft video right now. Oh wait. I transformed the overworld into the nether in my Minecraft hardcore world, doing every nether biome and using the hardcore upgrades. To make this thing actually look great, cool. We're going to start at step 1, which is to collect all the materials from the nether, which I'm going to cover this mountain with, which is pretty much I did have a mod, no, it's not thing. Well, I do have a mod where, that's okay, I'm gonna go that much actually. I'll show you guys here. I guess I built one of those super annoying assault deltas biomes too. I would really like to know who came up with that name. Yeah, but no, I'm gonna go grab it. Let me switch up my light choice. So on this guy, he has my good. He has my. So I won't say it's a PvP elytra, but let me show. Let me get up there first. Yeah, now I'm stuck in the block. Great, and the enderman eats my base. It's going to take much longer than anticipated. Time to find out. It basically propels me using Windburst, but I don't know where the Windburst comes from. So, yeah, but no, I really like playing Minecraft. It's really fun. I just hope this doesn't get corrupted. I don't know how long I'll be playing. I'm just gonna play Pen for a while. But I might as well be playing for a while. I've got 4 more before I run out and have to go get more. It's getting super boring and repetitive placing down this much netherrack, but my motivation remains strong because I know that the end result is going to look absolutely insane. So make sure you stick around until the end of the video. What mod pack did they add? Because I'm forgetting right now. Which means I need to go back through that portal to get a bunch more. The mountain is roughly, yeah, I'm just gonna record me, so basically. So I feel like 9 will probably be more than enough to cover the rest, and there's not much else to do. Oh my god, I record myself amazing this guy. I'm just trying to practice my moves. But I need to build a whole clock tower. Oh. Sir, stop. Instead of using that ancient debris for myself, I can use it to detail the inside of the mountain. Just like that, I found 2 pieces already. You'll love to see it, and the nice thing is I don't even need to feel the pressure of finding ancient debris because I'm out for 9 shots of netherrack, which means if I do find any, it's purely just a bonus. Okay, that's good. Great. That's my last one. Well, I don't think it's my last one. No, it's my last one. Frick, dude. You don't have it should definitely be more than enough. So what I'm going to do for my stash is build a giant clock tower, and I will be coming out with more stop motion animations. It's just I have school. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just saying I have school. I have to do a bunch of work. We're nearing the end of the season, so yeah. Pretty much, I just need to focus on. I'm focusing on school a lot, mostly books too. So yeah. Okay, let's get this one. Let's get my one. I'm pretty sure I did this one. If I didn't, I'm screwed. Any wood could help, yeah. I'm trying to make a giant clock tower. It's just, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's oh wait, that has one. This is my illegal box. I got these 2 cheats, yeah. This is a whole cheated world. The armor and the tools and stuff are not cheated though. They're actually not cheated, if you guys were wondering, so. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna kick this. Dude, I had like a whole shulker, like a shulker with some wood and stuff. But I can't find it. Dude, where is that shulker? I can't believe I actually had to dupe all these items just for good stuff. Like, those are the only things I do. Okay, I don't dupe them, like, got them, but... Oh no, we just, yeah, we really needed this stuff. Well, I also thought, I'll last person to get another anniversary, I think. I'm gonna be recording daily. So, tomorrow I'm gonna be starting recording too. I don't need to shoot. I guess I have enough wood, I guess. Yeah, let's go start building. I'm trying to like build a giant clock tower so nobody suspects. So nobody suspects anything. Like a giant clock tower here. Let me just go. I've definitely 100% underestimated the size of this task. That would have been done a lot faster if I used a beacon, but I decided to do it the hard way, like usual. For some reason, I don't think this is big enough. Like, it has potential, but I want it to blow. Oh yeah, we're basically, I'm trying to make it to 500 days on the server. Yeah, my friend's playing it though. Okay, so now we just gotta clear out this area. I don't have my shovel, god dang it. I always have stuff, but then I always forget it, and I don't have my shovel. Okay. Ooh, wow, that's really weird. What is this? There's like this fastest thing you can mine with a shovel. It's just crazy. Tell your doctor right away if signs of inflamed blood vessels like rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, brown or dark colored urine, tingling or numbness in the legs. Tell your doctor if you will worsen eye problems, eye pain or vision changes. Okay, so okay. Don't change your scalp other treatments without talking to your doctor. Go beyond. So I'm gonna go up like this. Gonna go over here. Your socks off, not literally. No one wants cold feet. So let's make this entrance a bit bigger. That should be good enough for the entrance. Now here comes the difficult part. Using enough TNT to make an awesome looking cave, but also not blowing up what I've just spent hours and hours doing. So let's see what I can do. Honestly, it's probably going to be quicker if I just get a beacon, like I should have done in the first place. But before I go to the Wither Skeleton Farm to get another one. What mod do I have? Hang on. I didn't know what mods were doing all the time. Beacons might be a bit too much, but before I place any down, I've got a little bit more TNT that I'm going to use and try and blow all this up. Oh, no, I'll just deactivate this now. But now it's got a picture as well. It's done decent damage, but to be honest, I think my mining skills with the beacon definitely clear this out faster. You might be thinking this is a lot to mine out, but having haste 2 will definitely help. Right first time. What is this? Right, all done. And all of that for just one beacon. The other 9 were pretty pointless. Anyway, now I can start working on caving out the cave, because that just didn't make sense. I can start carving out the cave to make it look a bit more natural, so it's not just 3 flat walls. Now it's time to get rid of the floor. What planet was I on when I thought that mining this by hand would be quicker than just blowing it all up with TNT? Please let me know. It definitely wasn't this planet, but I'm going to see how much I can get done with 4 pickaxes. Okay. Is it off? Oh, okay. Well, it's still fine. It's fine. It's actually fine. Let's just go. Can you just stop? Just please stop. I don't care about creepy cave ambience. But number one, what did I just see up there? I thought I saw something. But I'm gonna start getting delusions. So, yeah. I had the cave. I have the cave noise. So I'm just gonna start to spawn. I'm just gonna try to terraform though. Okay, you know, I'll just push one of my. Actually, so I'm just gonna because I'm gonna terraform, so I might as well.
Alright, let's freeze that space down in there, and that's probably enough to destroy my PC.
Time to terraform.
Holy. Alright, that's good though, I like that. And my PC didn't die, so it's time to use the rest of what I crafted. And this cave is next.
Oh.
This seems to have done a solid amount of demolition, and I'm kind of happy with the way it all looks, apart from the fact there's a massive mosh pit full of mobs right now. I reckon a few altercations by hand to bring this down a little bit, and it'll be all good. It's time to bring back the beacon, and I'm pretty sure that these are really rare now. Are you guys mad yet? That's not even funny, I don't know. Done a bit more mining, and a lot of this space is cleared out now. That means I've got to cover roughly the top 75% of this cave with netherrack. Not as if I haven't done any of that already. And we all know how long that took, so yeah, I really wish it was that quick to cover all this in netherrack, when in reality I had to place all of this by hand, and I didn't actually have enough netherrack, so I had to go back to the nether to go get more than once. But this is how it looks now, and after probably 2 solid days of trying to get it all done, it looks kind of awesome. So to complete the interior of the mountain, next up I'm building a Soul Valleys biome, and also a Basalt Deltas one too. When collecting the netherrack earlier in the video, I picked up what should be more than enough soul sand and soul soil. I really don't know the difference, so I guess I'll just start by filling in the area with a mixture of the two. Sounds like my soul's been taken out every time I place a block. What is this? Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that. I'm going to try some soil next. You don't actually slow down when you're on it. Now,
yeah, I like Minecraft videos.
Soil has a bit more internal structure, making it easier to walk across. You won't slow down when you're on top of it, and it also doesn't create boring. Blah, 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 blah. Well, that's that then. Now I can add some bone blocks in funny shapes like these. And I'm pretty sure if I use flint and steel to get the ground on fire, it will turn blue. Ooh, yeah, just like that. And that has to be the easiest biome out there to build. I now find myself back in the nether looking for a Basalt Deltas biome because I need the blocks for it. Otherwise, how else would I build it? I say the most obvious things sometimes. Looks like I might have struck gold over here. Yeah, there's plenty of basalt over here and black stone and stuff. I should be good. I can also do with collecting as much lava as I can. And after looking at this huge lava lake, I'm going to need a lot more than just 17 buckets. I turned my sights to a Bastion Remnant, and as I was permanently borrowing their blocks for the structure, I got pretty lucky. I'll happily accept a notch apple, but it's pretty pointless if I'm about to die, so it's time to get out of here.
No, go.
Okay, they all know I'm here now.
Great.
It's time to leave. But
Great.
before returning to the
Great.
overworld, I need to collect enough nether bricks from this
Great.
fortress, and hopefully I
Great.
can do this without being disturbed by blazes, skeletons, and every other mob under the sun.
See, it looks like I'm playing on Java Edition, but I'm not. I'm really not. It's just a mod.
This will have to do. And now I'm back in the overworld. I first want to place down lava from the roof of the cave. That looks pretty nice, and I think I'll add one more on the side of the mountain. Here's a spoiler of how nice this is going to look with shaders on, but this is nothing compared to the end product. I thought the lava looked so great, I wanted to add some on the inside until a creeper disrupted my plans, but I fixed up the hole it made and placed lava on the inside, letting it flow all the way to the bottom, so that it would eventually look like this. Once again, I'm out of lava, and I don't have to go back and forth to keep getting more, but I do have to go one more time because I genuinely do have no lava at all. And this is hopefully the last time I have to do this.
Oh my, how? Just why? I gotta creeper it. Oh, actually, I want to creeper it. Come on, creeper, come on. Woo! Okay, explode.
So let's start this thing
I
off.
got, okay, I got the creeper,
Oh, that's not gone to plan, has it? A creeper just had to attack me from behind, didn't it? Nice. And after roughly 10 minutes, this is how much I got, which should cover enough
Bro,
time I'm trying to build. But for phase 3, absolutely no chance. So I'm thinking around here we build some sort of like mountain.
Bro, please tell me that.
Like
Get out.
Halfway through here.
Get out.
Fill this part of the lava.
Get out.
And then put some of these blocks
Just
in the
please.
gaps like
Please,
so.
not today.
Add in some blackstone. Make these areas taller. Whack in some
Bro, just because I'm honest with your brother, I'm head down and sense itself and just.
And pretty much just repeat the same process. And finally add some more lava in to make it a bit more intimidating. I can't lie, it feels kind of weird using all this lava whilst it's raining. Like, this just doesn't make sense. Now finally, before I finish all the lava,
Okay.
I guess it just continue to take me a long time. I want to build a basalt pillar all the way to the roof because they're pretty much everywhere in the nether.
Yeah, this is my friend's base. She said it was a horror. Hang on, let me go see again. I actually need to see
You
again.
guys shut up. So I should probably move it.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see it.
Happy with that compared to where it was before. It might be slightly too big, but you know what? It's staying the way it is. Now the very last thing for phase 2 to be completely complete, I need to learn to get better at talking. But the very last thing for this to be 100% complete is to add glowstone to the roof. And just like in the nether, I'm pretty sure it's just sporadically placed like massive clumps. And then if I replace the netherrack with quartz and gold blocks, that is the inside of the mountain complete with the basalt deltas biome, the soul valleys biome, and a pretty decent transformation overall. Now that's done, we can move on to phase 3, and this one's a pretty big one. That's what she said. So I'm going to need a decent amount of glass and orange dye, maybe more than just the one. Then get some more flowers from this farm, which is extremely loud. Alright, this farm is absolutely insane. Look at all of this stuff on the floor, and look at my invent. I've got so many wheat seeds, so many yellow flowers, and red ones. It's perfect because red and yellow makes orange. Let's get to building. But first we'll get some orange glass. I'm not sure how to exactly curve this around. Let's just give it a go. Worse, but I don't hate it. We'll get rid of this little like mountain thing here though, and that way I can carry on going through here. Now put the glass away to come and grab some dirt, because although this may upset you, I am just going to fill in the layer below the water, because if I had to drain all of this out and fill the whole thing down there with lava, I might go a little bit insane. Whilst placing all of this dirt, I had to take care of a few enemies that were trying to interrupt me, and in the process, I got one of these. I think getting a trident as a drop is pretty rare anyway, but to get all these enchantments too, goddamn. Almost certain I left my sponges, inside one of the shulker boxes. Now I need to section this off so that the sponges actually work, because if I just place one here, it all floods straight back in. Invisible blocks, hello? Finally, the water has been cleared. Now I just need to take care of these imposters. Now this next part would have taken me a lot longer to figure out what was the best way of filling all of this with lava. But luckily for me, my friend Easy made a lava pool in his lava world, and he found that using dirt lines with a gap in between, placing lava on each side, was the best method. So cheers, bro. It's starting to dawn on me now just how many lava buckets I'm going to have to use, and that lava farm is not going to be enough. So all that talk about lava to go back through the nether portal again, well, that's pretty pointless, wasn't it? Now ideally I want to fill about 3 shulkers full of empty buckets, to make them lava buckets obviously, to get as much done at once as possible, because this is going to take hours, believe me. Instead I'm going to add another 3 just to get even more done. This is how the shulkers will look before, and this is how they'll look after once I've filled them.
Oh, sorry for not talking. I was in my area.
No. houses of lava placed
yeah,
out.
no.
And they've been doing this for
Yeah, no, I'm just making like a little build. It's like a build. Nah, I don't know what it is. It's just a build. Oh no, it's just. Oh no, I think I think those are just some loaded chunks because I kind of spawned a little bit over there. But it's fine. Pretty sure it should have been unloaded. I think it's alright. Yeah, I just hope I don't invite it over here. Because that's gonna be like the worst. The bases are gonna get griefed by our weather. I mean, like, by our weather. Dude, but for real, I like building. Building's like my passion. I'm really good at it. I could basically build not like a OP base. I can make a community underground base like I did. I'm not gonna always live in that bit. Oh, I'm not gonna always gonna live down there. But I could set my spawn, so.
Because I need to fill in the sides of this lava lake, otherwise it would just look super weird. And the last thing
you know what? Let me grab some
why now
saplings actually.
this wall? Why? Well, this is pretty much never now. So the last thing I need is the portal. So we're gonna. I forgot I don't have a beacon. This is gonna take longer than I expected, like everything else. Now I've got to cover the back wall and the exposed stone with netherrack, otherwise it will just look like the other one. And using all of the nether brick that I collected earlier, I'm gonna try and build a nether fortress walkway. I don't really know what they're called, but I'm gonna try and build one anyway.
Okay, so okay. So what I'm gonna do is continue this build.
What I do need is obsidian, and I've only got 11.
Wow. Try not to fall asleep, because I will fall asleep. And
now let's turn this thing into a portal.
Okay, let's continue.
And now with one of these.
I'm not gonna do a 24-hour thing, because I will do it later, but.
And there you have it. I transformed the overworld into the nether. Well, part of it anyway. I built every biome in Minecraft hardcore.
Which one is it? Or the beat.
By the end of the video, I'm risking my entire hardcore world. Oh my! Now, according to everyone who's done this video before, there are roughly 63 biomes. So we can tick off 5 straight away because I built this in the last video, and we can slash that number from 63 down to 35 because some of them are just ridiculous. I mean, come on. I'm not going to build 9 different oceans. First of all, we need to make sure this area is in supreme condition. So I'm going to remove this small strip of land because it would definitely look better without it.
Okay.
96 takes no makes.
So this is what I'm going for the clock tower. Like, it's not too bad. It's like the only thing I can think of, so yeah, pretty much. So let me just clear my end. I don't know that many rockets, so I'm just gonna put the silver's total back. Ooh, I'm not gonna PvP anytime soon.
This is what it looks like now.
I'll just
I'm gonna turn all of this into
put that there in case. Because who knows, I'm a PvP. I'm gonna keep this.
As you can see, each one will contain a different biome, some with multiple. For example, the snow section will have snow plains and the icy tundra. Now, after seeing that graphic,
Like, I do multiple things, but I just really like playing Minecraft. Like, you know what? I'll play whatever you guys suggest, but I don't play it like a PC or anything, so I won't be able to play those games. The games that you guys would want. Okay. You know what? That's not bad. Kind of looks tilted.
All I really need to change around here in this section is this stone and gravel on the ground because it's not in the normal plains biome.
Honestly, what can I make out of this? I need I think it's cool if I use deep slate, but I didn't use cobble.
Without the giant villager's head? Nope, I am not doing it. I am not removing the villager head for the sake of a biome. So instead I'm going to build a mini village around it because you actually can find those in the plains biome. Right now I've got to try and actually build one of these houses, so let's just give it a go.
I'm going to make myself some cobble deep slate.
This sort of represents
That's all the peeps say I have.
I think that's pretty much how it goes.
I don't know if
Eight
you. I don't
windows.
know.
Luckily, there's a village
Keep saying
literally just over here. Okay, this one's more complex. This isn't a regular village house. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Just do all those windows. Okay. So just added in the windows. Put a few more planks in the roof. And this is the design I'm gonna go with. Super complex. I know. With the house is now up, I built some crop farms, which included an assortment of wheat seeds and carrots. Then as a centerpiece, I built a well, which I'd never built before, but it's a default village. It was super easy. Then to spruce up the area, I added in some hay bales. And the most crucial part of every village, a bell. Then lastly, I'll connect everything using pathways, and yes, the houses are empty because all of the villagers are being held captive. I mean, having a really great time inside of here. Anyway, that's a plains biome and a village biome. Yep, I'm counting that. Both of those biomes are done, which means we're now up to 7 out of 35 biomes complete. Time to pick up the pace. Next, I'm going to move on to a desert biome. So I'm going to grab some of these shulkers, head to the sand duper, collect some cacti along the way. Try to remember how to work this thing, and then fill them all up with sand. With a bunch of shulker boxes, I can just place it all over this hill. And the creeper farms aren't going anywhere because I don't fancy building them again anytime soon. So what do you use with sand to get TNT? Exactly. So these can stay right where they are.
You know what? This is gonna be like a town hall.
This is what it looks like after
Yeah, I'll make
dumping
this like a
two
town
shulkers
hall.
onto
Just
the
like
island.
all
And
of you
I'm
guys
pretty
suggest
sure
this
that
in the
sheep don't
comments.
belong in the desert and they're also
Suggest
in
if
my way.
it
So
should
it's
be
time to
a
deal with
town
them the
hall
best
or
way
not.
that I know how. Oh, that was so sick! That's probably not a good
Oh,
thing that I got enjoyment
exactly
from that,
enough
but
actually.
oh well. And if you think I'm insane
was
for
kinda
that, just
cool.
wait until the end of the video because the finished project is absolutely mind-blowing. And in order to get to the finished project, we need to finish off this desert biome as quick as possible. I chose the worst place to place sand, didn't I? Let's get some cacti placed down. That took a lot longer than I ever could have expected, but that is the desert biome complete. Up next, I'm going to tick off a few biomes passively. Now, what I mean by that is, for a forest to be a forest, it needs trees. And I've got a bunch of saplings, and they all grow on grass. I mean, what else would they grow on? So next to the wood farm, I'm going to place down a bunch of oak saplings
Okay,
for the oak
more
forest.
damage.
Next will be the dark oak.
I was
Next
like,
to that will be a jungle, a savanna by the super smelter, and then back towards the village, I'm going to build a birch forest. You can't place saplings on stone, so they'll have to grow on grass instead. There's really not many exciting things to say about placing oak saplings, but here I am.
Boring.
I obviously don't want to build them too close to this part because that's a TNT duper and it'll blow the trees up, and we don't want that. Is it just me or are these small trees really annoying? No hate against small things, but come on, man. That's more like it. Alright, that's starting to look pretty good, but if I was a Minecraft enchantment right now, I'd probably be efficiency level 0. But instead of wasting all the bone meal
Yeah,
on growing the
no,
trees, they can do that
I'm
themselves.
gonna be working on this
why don't
build
I
for a
place
while.
the saplings for this biome, then do it for the other biomes? I think I'm onto something. Now we move on to the spruce. Oh yeah, I just completely forgot. If you place 4 saplings, it builds this tree and this sort of like ground. Is it called podsol? Or it's called that. You guys can let me know in the comments what that is. But that looks so much better with the land like that in the spruce biome. Oh, I guess we can count this as another biome. Now it's time to place down some birch trees, everyone's absolute favourite. Personally, I don't hate birchwood, it's just not my favourite. If I had to put on a tier list, it'd probably be somewhere in the middle. Where would you guys rank it? Now let's get some dark oak trees placed down. These are usually placed pretty close
I really
together,
like this
so I'll just
Minecraft
snap a
world.
load of quadrants of saplings, as well as acacia ones too. Next, we need to chop down some nearby jungle trees to get the saplings, and I also need some more bamboo.
I'm gonna feel like I'm in a couple of weeks.
Then if we
2 months to be exact, I think.
Should be the last forest that I need to clear
Oh, no,
down. For the bamboo, I'm pretty sure I just spread it around like this. Now all the saplings are placed. Let's grab some bone meal from the
Yeah.
wood farm. And hello. I've heard of invisible blocks. There we go. Invisible trees? I don't think so. Now I can bone meal the saplings that haven't yet grown.
Bro.
And I never knew you could do this, but you could actually bone meal the bamboo. I guess you could say I've been bamboozled. Okay, I'll stop.
Dude.
But eventually, once I've bambooed enough of this
Okay,
bamboo,
we're not going yet right now.
once I've bone mealed enough bamboo,
30
eventually we end
minutes?
up with
Okay,
forests
I never
looking
been
a
playing
little
for
bit
this
like
long.
this. I don't want to show off
Honestly,
too much
I
yet,
don't
because
know,
after
that-
completing
that's
those
what-
8
that-
forest
that's
biomes,
something.
we have run into a little bit of a problem.
Okay, that should be enough. I don't
Find the
know.
biomes like mangrove swamps,
Yeah, that should be enough though.
coral reefs, the ice spikes, which I should probably take a screenshot of one of these because I'm going to forget exactly how to build it. So, now with these blocks acquired, we can start building more biomes before going to get more blocks, which are going to take much longer. This is probably the perfect spot for the coral reef because if you look from above, the ocean is the same sort of color a coral reef would be. So if I get rid of this, I can probably just start spamming all these blocks down. Seems as though these fish are liking it, but we're not done yet because we need to place some of these fans all over the place.
Oh, wait, it
Some
didn't.
actually
It's
really
okay. It's
necessary. I think we just place
not
them
too
anywhere.
bad.
And then finally, everyone's favourite, the sea pickles.
Don't
I
talk.
don't
Don't
even know what
do.
these do, to be honest. After adding in some sand around the sides, this is what the coral reef is looking like. The next biome is going to be the mangrove swamp, the newest addition to Minecraft, so I need to cover the area in mud.
Oh, okay.
So you guys, not all of us Minecraft YouTubers are cold-blooded serial killers to these wandering traders, and he doesn't have any good trades.
Are you kidding me? I fell off this like this again.
Now I'm just going to
Okay,
plant some of these
okay.
front pack. I'm not even going to try. Yo, what? These trees are on stilts. Anyway, after planting some more of those, the next biome is going to be the snowy plains, which is going to be the same as the regular plains, just with some snow. Originally, I was going to make it over here next to the desert, but that makes no sense. A desert next to a snow plains. Huh? Now, although it looks like you've been hit with a flashbang, it's snow and it's plain. So that's my snow plains. The difference between the snow plains and the icy tundra is literally pools of water covered in ice. So if I can make this cool little looking cave look like a river that's been frozen over like that, and maybe make another one here, then if I pull up that screenshot again and just try my best to make a big ice spike, then make a few more of these, and then fill this part of the ocean. We got a frozen ocean. Now I just used a lot of snow and packed ice, so let's unpack what biomes I just built. Right here I've got the snowy plains next to an icy tundra.
No bueno. No bueno. Yes.
Yeah, comment down if this should be a town hall.
Irresistible chocolate, wafer, hazelnut. Yes, bueno.
Check. I'm Joshua.
Bro, this is gonna take so long. But okay, all we really need is just Windows. So wait, I don't know. Bro.
Generally, rangers are one of the more skeptical groups.
I was cautiously pessimistic about it at first.
But then you start reading and you start educating yourself with trusted sources.
It offers you access 24 hours a day.
It's my money, and I can do whatever I want with it. Whether that's invest, pay somebody, or just use it as retirement. This technology really can be used for good.
And because there's ice spikes at the back, it's an ice spike biome. I covered some of the ocean, not much, but some with ice, which makes a frozen ocean. Then as there's a sort of mountain, we've got the snowy slopes, and shamelessly, I got some snow and placed it on the sand that was next to the shore, and that's a snowy beach. So overall, I just built 6 biomes in this area. Very nice. Now I'm going to switch out from the cold biomes back to the warmer biomes, because the Badlands is up next, and there's one literally right over here, which means getting the blocks is going to be nice and easy. It might be easy getting them, but it's taking ages. So to speed things up, I need to lay down a beacon and activate it to save myself some time.
Wow, it's gonna be a good base for me. I like Java. I like Java more than Bedrock. If you're a Bedrock player, I respect you, but I just like Java because Maze PvP is better on Java. But I'm like, I know you have like you can spam hit on Bedrock, but to me, because like Bedrock's not like that realistic. Because if you can spam hit, then what's the point of having a sweeping edge attack? Like, if you guys like, it's just not making sense, really.
Then what's making the normal terracotta a little bit taller, adding some more orange.
No, it's not really making sense to me. Like, it's like less realistic. Because no one can swing their, like, no one can like automatically hit their sword like this. Like, they can't just do that. Like, it's just not making sense, really. Okay, I'm gonna need my other pickaxe. I'm gonna need a beacon.
And I've run out.
Okay, I have a sniper star. No, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it really quick. Okay, so I got the materials. What I need for a beacon. Okay, this is my first time making this. What do I have to do?
This section of biome, just like the Badlands, underneath I'm going to build a dripstone cave. I've got some left over in my chest, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, so we'll start placing them down. I want to clear some more out here, so have more space for the spikes. Well, the amount I had definitely wasn't enough because I want to cover most of this cave and I've not even started with the ceiling yet. So it's time to find another dripstone cave.
I'm gonna pick it up. Okay, I know how to like swim. I know how to like a bunch of diamonds in there. I just don't know what shulker it is in. Great. Look at my shulkers once more. 12 diamonds ain't gonna do anything. That's my cousin. We have so much good stuff. Breaking out. Oh, I'm about to do this myself.
That sound is just so satisfying. I'm going to take this calcite too because it breaks really quickly. And I'm pretty sure I think this block, the smooth of salt, right above me when I was flying down. I'm really starting to hate this noise now. My ears are ringing so repetitive. So let's switch it up and go look for a lush cave. I'm not going to be looking for a very long time unless I'm somehow very lucky because these things aren't all that common. Like I'm looking forever. Wait, I'm pretty sure they spawn underneath these. They say never dig straight down in Minecraft, but I don't hold blocks. Aha, here we go. I don't know what the noise was, but this is exactly what I'm looking for. I don't actually need to get that much because you can bone mill this moss.
I had wood here this whole time.
Are you freaking I wasted all of my time using a shovel.
No, just in case if I need more wood, I'll just
literally no time at all.
Yeah, check my shulkers for totems.
So let's get this really repetitive sound out of the way again.
No, please don't let it break. Don't break.
And then
Ooh,
once
no,
I get down enough of this on top, I can use this calcite as the sort of like lock the fence in with the water. Otherwise, there was really no point in me getting this block. So now with this biome done, I can move on to the lush cave biome. Forgot what it was called for a minute there. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure if I put some bone meal on it. Yes, it does. I'm gonna fill these bits in.
Ow, why am I blazing it? Are you kidding me?
That's the amethyst biome and the lush cave biome done between the coral reef and the mangrove swamp. Did you guys know that when you run along the amethyst blocks, it actually makes noise? I sure didn't. Now, before going on a huge adventure, I will transform this lake slash river. It's a lake, not a river, because it's not really flowing anywhere. But a ton of drowns like to spawn around here. And I don't like having tridents thrown at me all the time. So I'm thinking of finding an ocean monument, taking all of the sea lanterns, and lighting up this lake to prevent drowns from spawning, and also make this thing look really cool at night time. I guess the comment section of the automatic farms video was right, saying that I should have got Guardian Farm, because, well, this would have been a lot easier. I wonder how many years I can get before I get attacked by too many Guardians. Okay, I'm gonna die down there, and the answer is 3. Let's try one more time. So I'm gonna scrap the sea lantern idea and use glowstone, which again I need a lot more of. Now it's time to get my
Okay,
scuba
I'm gonna
diving gear on.
should just put this like somewhere around here. I don't know how far I can reach. It's gonna be a full beacon.
I wish I did have some scuba diving gear because I can't stop drowning. I guess there's some water breathing potions I'll have to do for the meantime, but water breathing definitely doesn't taste as good as G Fuel. Use code Chazzer at checkout to get yourself a cheeky discount. Give it a try. Anyway, that is the floor of the lake complete with glowstone, and I've got to say it looks a lot better at night time. This is where things are going to get a little interesting. I need to find myself a sunflower plains biome, and I probably need more than one, because I need a lot to cover the land that I want to cover. And the other biome I need to find is a mushroom island, or is it mushroom island? Regardless, I need to find one of those, and I'm pretty sure that's the rarest biome in the game. So, I've been traveling for about 5,000 blocks now, and I'm still yet to find anything. Wait, is it? Could it be? Yeah, boy.
Okay, do I have haste? I have haste. Let's go.
Oh, and there's more down here as well. Let's go. This might be enough. There's so many. It's never ending. I've got enough pretty stats now. I'm beginning to think that maybe this is too much. Now it's time for a long journey back home, and hopefully, if I go a different way around, we might bump into a mushroom island or mushroom island. I still don't know which one's which. Well, I made it back, and there was no luck of finding one, so I guess I'll just go in a completely different direction. I bet you guys can see why I left this till the end. This is one of the
This has
hardest ones
subtitles.
I can
How
do.
am I getting?
Finding it seems to be a very impossible task.
Oh.
The world won't even spawn in, but I have struck gold as I found one, and I'll be honest, not even satisfied or happy that I found it. It's taken me that long, like 3 stacks of fireworks. What are you looking at? And to make things even worse, my
This is
shovel
much more
doesn't have
faster,
some plug in it,
guys.
so I'm going to be spending the next few hours mining all of this with a pickaxe.
Well, how about you guys just take a moment to gather your stuff? To like, find. Oh, I'm just doing this. Like some popcorn or something. Probably like some good stuff. I'm just gonna be doing this for the next few minutes
I could probably get some XP on the
till I get
Elytra
all
and
of
mend
this
it
stuff
if I
out.
kill some of these pigs. And it looks like this should be enough to get me home. And we've made it. Went straight to the gold farm to repair my Elytra and my tools, and then grabbed some red mushrooms that were on the roof of the Nether. But I won't use those yet. I'm going to get straight on to placing these sunflowers. After planting all these, I don't have much room left, so I think I'm going to have to build the mushroom island around here. To be fair, the plains doesn't have to be too big. And I know there's going to be some of you out there saying, but it's not an island, it's not the mushroom island. Well, it's going to be the mushroom fields.
Let's do this.
Then finally, let's place down some mushrooms, hit them with bone meal. And that's the mushroom fields complete. Right after I get rid of this tree, because it looks very, very out of place. There we go. Here we go! That's 34 out of 35 biomes complete, meaning we have just one left. And now it's time for the most dangerous of them all, the deep dark. Okay, I've made sure I've got my chest plate with me, as well as an enchanted golden apple and a spare totem. And I'm going to come to the sheep farm to grab a ton of wool, because apparently the warden can't hear you walk in a wall like this. Now, I went to the deep dark in episode 1, but it wasn't an ancient city, and I actually want to find an ancient city because I've never been to one before. That's probably why this world still exists and I'm still alive. Apparently, you've got to find an area like this with loads of mountains that has a cave next to it, a bit like this. This looks super cool. There we go. There's the deep dark sculpture
Okay, I'm back.
Pretty sure it's supposed to be
Well,
some
I'm back.
good loot somewhere, but I'm not sure where.
I'm just gonna. Should I? Okay. I'm gonna renovate this floor a little bit. I'm gonna renovate it a bit.
There's no way he's that fast to catch me. Okay, here's some loot. That's
Ooh.
a second warden. He's looking right at me. What am I supposed to do? Subscribe to the channel and I'll throw this at the warden right now. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, no. I think I'm safe for now.
How did I?
can see
What
big
the
skin
what?
down there. My whole hardcore world will be deleted.
Should
any
it
moment. This guy
damage?
is absolutely fuming. He's just waiting for me down there. There he is. Yep, he is livid. Maybe if I just try and kill him from here. Nope. If I can even hit him, what you gonna do, buddy? This might be the slowest way of killing a warden ever. Does this thing actually do any damage? That's it, I'm getting the bow out. Finally, he's dead. That must have taken literally at least 10 minutes IRL just to kill him. I don't even think he drops anything. Come on, I just got rid of him. I'm keeping my Electron now so I can fly away if I need to, and he's a lot closer than I want him to be. If only the loot was actually worth it. What am I even doing down here? Oh no, you can smell me. Oh my god! Okay, let's slow down. Oh, he knows where I am anyway. Oh, this is it. Hardcore Season 3 coming soon. Don't think he can fit under here. This might be the area we have to get blocks from. If I get rid of these catalysts, I think they're called, or sensors. Alright, I'm just gonna grab all these blocks and get out of here because I don't want to be here anymore. Note to self, do not about with the warden. This cave used to have a ton of skulking, and now all that is in my shulker boxes. And with the most difficult part out of the way, I can quite happily and safely start placing all of this sculk next to the snow plains biome until I've made my very own deep dark biome. Then finally I can place some sculk sensors.
Would I be happy? But
I don't really want to die.
I'm just gonna finish this stuff.
If you guys enjoyed, then please subscribe and watch this video next.
Okay, well, it's basically just done right now. Hang on, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. BRB. I'm gonna pause the video really quick. Dude.
You asked, we listened.
Okay, back. I was watching like a different video. I don't know, a guy was speaking Epic or something. So I just had to change it really quick. But I'm back. So, yeah.
Right here we got the pig ready to go into the first pod. In you come, buddy. Any time today. And I need to give him a name before he despawns, which means every mob is going to need a name tag. But that's not a problem because I thought about this ahead of time and got myself 5 anvils and 79 name tags. Coming up with each individual name is going to be a bit of a task. I don't want to leave every mob in some sort of stone hole, so instead I'm going to decorate every single one with blocks in the habitat they come from. So there's some grass and some mud because pigs love mud. Really wants to escape right now. And for walls I'm using oak wood because oak trees are usually in the plains biome, which is where these guys are from. And then I'm going to close them in using some glass paint. And just like that, that's the first mob collected, and we've only got 78 to go. So next time I'm going to try and save the
Sorry,
sheep
I was
from
paying
the side of the
attention to the
mountain.
video. I didn't see that.
Let's try this one again. Bro, what? Come on, man.
Yeah, no. Chat, I was paying
Surely
attention
this
to
time.
the
No,
video.
no.
Wait, why did I say chat? I'm not even live right now.
So the pig was easy, but the sheep took a lot longer than I expected.
just
To make up
draw.
some time, I'm going to get
That's
through
cool.
the next animals much faster. Pretty sure I saw a donkey over here when I was collecting the sheep. I sure did. I'm going to tie
Right, this
you
is
up here.
Minecraft.
Back towards my house, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of chickens. So next, I want to try and find a cow. Follow me, good sir. I'm just going to Anyway, I brought the cow over the bridge, and that's another 3 mobs trapped.
Is that gonna be
Whilst I
something?
look for some more non-hostile mobs nearby, I want to quickly explain that I'm collecting every mob, but not all 79. For example, the Vexes despawn after a while, and tadpoles eventually grow into frogs. So mobs like that won't be on the list. But horses, cats, bees, and rabbits I will be collecting. The rabbits more than once, because I thought that the zombies killed the first one, but it actually turns out that the cat killed both the rabbits. So
Hey.
I had to go back
Yeah.
and get a third one.
Mom
Yeah,
said
well, the way
bedtime
this cat
10:30.
wants to go for the rabbit. So now I've got Tom,
Okay, I got
Jerry,
20 minutes, so-
Beyonce, and Thumper. And they
Okay,
first
well, I can get back and finish this down. I have enough time. Okay. Basically, I just hate Windows and that's it. Oh, it's gonna be a while.
I'm gonna get the horse into its pod first. Now, apparently to get a mule, I need to
let me grab
breed
my
the horse
EHS
and the
really
donkey. You can't just find them in the
Man,
wild,
damn it.
so we're getting golden parrots.
Oh! Stars.
Don't you think you're a move? Get me what I want. Maybe some golden apples will work. Nope. There's one. If I feed you now, there's the mule. It's so small. Now I just need a name. For this name, I had no idea, so I literally went to Google and typed in Minecraft mule names and picked one at random. Then next we can get Tom into his spot. Then finally we've got Beyonce, and I'm pretty sure someone's probably used that name before for a bee, but literally about a week ago I was at the Beyonce concert, so it is what it is. Let's get you into here. Oh, and I completely forgot why I built this wooden structure, but we've got Thumper the rabbit who needs to go to his pod next. Please found some water. And there we go. So the next one
I
I'm
don't have
gonna
no
get, I
setup, so I
completely
might as
forgot was
well.
even in the game. And I'm pretty sure they spawn in a jungle biome. Can't seem to find a jungle, but I did find a tiger biome. And if I can find foxes along the way, then I may as well try to bring one home. Now we've only got like 3,000 blocks to travel, but we've got each other. Now I wonder, can you get foxes into boats? You can! Oh my, this is going to save me so much time. Let's go! I feel like I'm playing Mario Kart by trying to avoid all these lily pads. I'm also going to need some frogs. Especially this one. Now that they're back home, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a jungle biome right next to where I live, so I could get lucky and find an ocelot here. There we go. Now the other question is, can we find a panda in here? It's looking like the answer's going to be no. Wait! Oh, that cow was a brown panda. Now that would have been insane, like. I've been searching all over this massive jungle and all I've been able to find is a parrot, which I'm gonna need later. Seriously? Hey, let's go. I'm pretty sure he will just follow me now. This guy is so slow and he just doesn't stay with me. Like if I walk, I think he's okay. Nope, not even then. You're a bit slow, bro.
Why you bullying me?
You're the same colour as Sonic the Hedgehog. You should be fast. Alright, this is starting to become really ridiculous right now. You're telling me that there's no panda in this huge jungle. Now, will the third time be the charm? There's a lot of bamboo. There has to be one here. Please. Mojang, you're trolling me. Let's go! You're chilling, my guy. This guy's brain is absolutely fried. But I'm going to take you regardless. Wait, you can't use a lead on one? Oh, that's so annoying, but I'm pretty sure you can put them in a boat. Bro, this is the most backwards logic. You can't tame them with a lead, but they'll sit in a boat. What? Let's go, bro! Now, before taking the panda back home, I'm going to take them this console and food, as well as things like hay and also melons. Now I'm just going to slide this panda off the edge. Box it in, and then because I was so happy with this enclosure, I decided to make 2 similar ones for the parrot and the ocelot. And now we can take you into your new enclosure. Now I just need the parrot. Maybe you're gonna have to stay here and I'm gonna have to roam the towards because you're a bit slow, bro. Wait, this is the complete wrong direction. Hey, there he is. Well, seeing as you can fly and I can fly, surely this will work. Nope, definitely didn't work. Wait, this thing just teleported. Oh, that's so sick. Now I have to walk 1,500 blocks just to get back home. I can just fly there and he should teleport me out the wall. Now that I've got Sonic, I can turn my attention to the wolf. That is the wolf collected, and that means we've got one more card on this row, and it's not for you, man. Instead, this card is
ready for this adventure.
inside of it. But to find a Minecraft code, I need to find a mountain, like this one right here. And hopefully get the goat down there without it dying. Oh, actually just on the basket. Whatever floats your goat. And just like that, we've got So that's 17 complete. Just imagine how sick this is going to look when I have every single mob in the game. But at this rate, we're never going to get to that point. So I'm going to really quickly get the rest of the unhostile mobs, which includes all of the water mobs, helping to tick off
You know,
all the
have you ever
totals. That is
sat
the
down
unhostile water mobs
and
added to the
watched
collection, and I even went ahead
Minecraft
and spent
and
an
saw
unnecessary
something
amount of
like
time
this?
decorating their stone pods to look a
Like,
little more like their habitat.
this is like
However,
the
there are
best
four
thing you could
missing:
ever
the
get.
Wandering Trader and the Wandering Llama, which are always welcome in my vicinity, and the newest mobs in
This is
Minecraft
really cool.
1.20, the
Like,
Sniffer and the Camel. Alright, I've just upgraded to
Minecraft.
1.20.1, so by the time I find
Nothing
some
can
mobs,
change the
hopefully a
game.
Wandering Trader and his
Heck,
llamas will
even
visit
if
me so I can
heck,
capture
even if David the Bazooki
Now, as for the
bought
Camel and the
Minecraft,
Sniffer,
he
I
wouldn't
need to
even
fly
change
really
the
far
game.
away
The
in
community
Nether
would be
and build a
against
new
him.
portal
Minecraft
to
would buy
visit new
Minecraft,
chunks.
and then they'd sell it to Microsoft.
Which is a
Probably
good
did.
sign, because if there's a village, the camel should be pretty easy to locate. Hold up,
It's
wait.
really,
Oh, these things are huge in game. I thought they'd be a bit smaller. I don't know why, but here you
yeah,
have a sit down,
pretty
buddy.
much. That's
Because
it.
you're so slow, I may as well just leave you here, go find an egg, and take you both back at the same time. I think he agrees. Now, luckily the village is right next to a warm ocean, so now I just have to find some suspicious sand. I'll be honest, I have no idea what it looks like, but it should look
I really
pretty
need to.
sus
Oh,
compared to normal sand.
wow,
A bit
dude.
like this. Then I guess you just...
Okay, is there? I don't think
Oh
so.
wait, no, we need a brush.
But I'll take this.
Only I can be stupid enough to forget a brush. Think we just do this? Went all that way
Did I
for
just
a
seriously
photo.
forget my
Seriously?
my shovel?
This looks like I might have better luck. Let's go with the Sniffer egg. I think I only need the one. This man's been watching me the whole time. We're gonna help out, did you, bud? But it's just dawning on me how long this journey is about to be. So as me and the camel embark on this 3,000 block adventure, you should consider subscribing, because I'm aiming to get 200,000 subscribers, and only a small percentage of you guys that watch my videos are actually subscribed. It's completely free, and you can always change your mind later. Finally, we've made it back. Good job, man. Now let's squeeze you through here. Hey, what are you doing, bro? Alright, safe. But the exit isn't safe, so I need to make a dirt bridge to get him across. I'm not gonna lie, buddy, you're really tempting fate with your tail in that lava. This is so uncomfortable. And we've made it. Wait, my guy can walk on water. He doesn't even sink, and he just walks on the water. Surely they're not supposed to be like this on water. Surely not. Let's give you a name, because he's got a hump. This could go very wrong. Bruh.
Hi, Bob.
Come on, man. Here he goes. Okay, he's down there and he's not dead, so I guess that's a W. Get you in here. Not up there. There we go. Now you can chill, buddy, because you have made it to your enclosure. Now for the Sniffer, I'm pretty sure we just place the egg down and eventually it'll hatch. Should probably close him in with these before he hatches, just in case he takes the trip down to the bottom. And now we wait. And here it is, 20 minutes later, we have a Sniffer with its head in the wall. There he is. Oh man, he looks so cool. Now let's give you a name. I think you like that name. These things look so cool. And with the Sniffer completing the collection so far, things are going to start getting a little dangerous around here as we move on to phase 2. Now first, we just need somebody to turn the lights off. Finally. And now it's night time, I can start collecting mobs like this, and it might be a bit easier because they will follow me and just basically lock on because I'm a moving target. But there's no point in trapping them until I've actually got somewhere for them to be trapped. So let's start by mining out 5 more pods. Probably should have done this whilst I was waiting for it to turn to night time. That's another 5 pods mined out, and
Okay.
it stayed.
Sorry for
So I
going.
guess whilst I wait for it to turn to
I'm just
night time
really
again,
tired
decorate the
right
pods
now.
so they're ready for use. And as I finish decorating,
I might
it
have to
has
finish
turned
this
nighttime, and
overnight
luckily for me,
because I'm not
creepers spawned.
supposed.
Never thought I'd
I
say
like
that. And after
building.
trapping it pretty easily, it turns out a skeleton in full gold
Okay,
armor spawned right next to it as well. So after taking a lot of arrow shots, I managed to bait the skeleton into its pod, and now we've got a skeleton and a creeper both trapped. Enderman's just turned up. This slick.
I can't
Don't worry,
make
I
it.
wonder how I'm supposed to trap an Enderman. Won't it just teleport out as soon as I get inside? So we'll find that out after I get a spider and a zombie or 7. I really want to see if I can get an Enderman in a boat.
Why can't I get a friend?
No, don't you ruin this. You can genuinely get an Enderman in a boat. What? This must be like common Minecraft knowledge, but I never knew you could get an Enderman in a boat. It looks so weird. Wait, but I accidentally looked at him, he's angry at me now. Well, that's no good, he's just gonna teleport. At least I know that we can use a boat. After managing to get the Enderman in place, I started building this very poor excuse of a witch hut, and now I just need to get a witch, file this in, and we've got ourselves a Nintendo witch. Next I'm going to speed through some mobs that I can definitely find nearby, like a drown, another villager that I'm going to zombify, an endermite, husk, stray, villager, and a cave spider. I'm going to need a phantom, and there's one stuck right here. If he flies into here, that would be ideal. Phantom stuck in here. I predicted that to be a lot harder than that was. Now there's a giant stone box over here, and the reason I've done this is to make a makeshift slime spawner. But we'll leave it for now because we need this mob right here, the bat. I can capture all the ones down here, but I don't know how I'm going to get all the way actually up to there. Oh. Let's go and check in the slime farm. Let's go and actually spawn. I didn't think this would work. You can stay right there. Now the slime is trapped. I'm going to go back down, try and complete the impossible task of trapping a bat. I have faith. I think I've just trapped a bat. There he is. Let's give him his name tag. Let's build a room from the outside. There he is. He's stuck there. That is so cool. And the bat can stay down there for now because I've got other mobs to focus on. For this empty section over here, I want to try and get some nether mobs in. And for the habitats, I'm going to want some netherrack. Now I just need one of these guys to follow me in, and the only way I know how is to... Part of me is now terrified to go back through here, but here goes nothing. Oh yeah, this is just as good. Okay, that's not gone terribly. Next up I want to get that hoglin over there. Hopefully he just follows me straight through here. Turns out the hoglin was terrified of the portal, so I need another way of getting this guy through into the overworld. And that other way is using rails and a minecart. Wait, it's dying. My guy needs a bigger portal. And here it is in its zombified version. Just gonna trap it in here and give him a name tag.
Relief hotline, tell us where it hurts. It has fever? Well, number one selling Be Cool cooling patches give instant relief from fever discomfort.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a
Yes,
couple
Be
more
Cool
for
works.
this.
Are we there yet fast? Kobayashi Healthcare. If it hurts, we help. Create your own sunshine and embrace a gradually deeper tan daily with Jergens Natural Glow.
Llegamos a tiempo. Difícil, hermano. A ver cuándo me lo prestas. Difícil, hermano. Lo que te propongas, lógralo. El Lexus NX.
With the new Blue Apron, you don't have to subscribe. Get delicious meals on the table in as little as 15 minutes. No subscription needed. Keep the flavor. Ditch the subscription. Blue Apron.
Done. Next I'm going to build a longer railway over to a nether fortress. Now first up I need a wither skeleton, so let's get him up here. Oh no, that was a bad decision. Hi guys, I don't think we need a minecart for the wither skeleton. I think he's just going to run straight in, but I don't want all these pigmen following him. Give you one of those. That's the wither skeleton trapped. Now I've got to try and get one of these blazes. This is not going to be fun. I need these blazes in the minecart. I don't know if they're going to go into it. Yes, we got him. He's going the wrong way. Come back, bro. That way. Now I've just got to try and stay alive. Oh, wrong way. And now because I didn't prepare his pod before capturing him, I'm trying not to die. Honestly, I didn't even realise I was that close to dying. So after a near-death experience, I finished off the pods for the blaze and the wither skeleton, which leaves me with just 3 more nether mobs to capture. And I'm pretty sure that's kind of rare, though. If I can capture that, that would be pretty insane. I had this name tag picked out for a magma cube. It's called the nether slime. I'm going to temporarily name this so it doesn't despawn. Okay, I don't know how to transport this. Personal space, bro. Now apparently these are super rare, and it's like a 0.26% chance of this spawning. It's not moving, so yes, I was worried that wasn't going to work, but it looks like it might. Come on, chicken, you know it makes sense. Does it not go through? This is just too rare to not go through to the overworld, so if it's not going to go anywhere, it's going to be staying here. Why is your sword enchanted? It's going to kill me. There we go. It was unplanned. That's the baby zombified pigman chicken jockey or whatever it's called. Now I need a magma cube, strider, and a ghast. Now strider should spawn in lava, like right there. Now I've got to figure out how to get a rail all the way out to that guy. Guess I could try and use a leaf. Yes, it works. I've never seen a purple strider before. server full of mobs, I can grab one of these little guys to take off both the magma cube and the strider. Next to those, I need to mine out a huge pod compared to what I have been mining out, because we've got the difficult task of capturing a ghast. Gonna fill it with netherrack because, I mean, it is the nether. And then on the nether roof, build a giant portal. Now, I've got absolutely no idea how to spawn a ghast, so I'm just gonna place a load of blocks and hopefully I will spawn.
Okay.
I just spawn on netherrack and then literally just trying to copy the same sort of design that Sandiption used because, well, other than that, I've got no idea how to do this. So place some torches down, it might help it to spawn. And I'm just gonna fly away and hopefully I get around.
No.
I think this area probably needs to be a
Got it
bit
back.
bigger. Not exactly what I'm looking for. This time there's nothing at all. Okay, this time one actually has spawned, which is good. Apart from the fact it's probably going to blow everything up. Just somehow extend this rail. It's literally stuck under here. This is kind of useful. No, I'm just praying it goes straight onto this mic up.
Yeah. Bruh. Bruh.
Oh, all I need to do is just connect these rails. There we go. It's on. Right. Put some powered rails down.
What the frick?
Please don't blow me up.
Wait, you thought.
Oh no. I
That's
can't tell
right.
what's taking longer. This guy to spawn or to actually get it through the nether portal. Gonna give it another go now, and I'm really praying it works this time.
Okay.
It's gone through now.
I'm
Hopefully I'll
gonna-
survive on the other side. Oh, you big
Okay,
citizens,
I have
let's
4
break the
minutes
portal.
left, so
Get the name
there we
tag,
go.
close it in. Let's
Boom.
go.
Bada bing,
The
bada boom.
ghast has finally been captured. And next I've come to a stronghold to find some of
Bro,
these
anyway,
guys.
I'm
And
so
I
excited.
think the quickest way is going to be back through the nether. And now I'm going to end up guiding the silverfish all the way back around
Okay, that's
600
fine,
or
okay.
700 odd blocks. Fun. But all the
I
effort
thought I could
I've done
find it with my
seems
axe,
very
dude. I have-
pointless now because the
Oh, no.
silverfish just hides inside blocks. So you
I
can't
have
see it.
that
Now
one.
for the next set of mobs I've come back to the raid farm because I need to collect a bunch of totems because I don't trust myself not to die. Because I need a Ravager, Evoker, and whatever other raid mobs I don't have. First I need to get the bad omen from this outpost. Okay, the raid is starting. I won't be able to capture any Vexes though because they do despawn after a while. And they're extremely annoying anyways. Okay, yep. Will the Ravager fit in a boat? No, it won't. Okay, we've got the Vindicator in a boat and the Ravager's just chilling there. And you deal damage, huh? The Ravager is trapped. It took me so long to capture this guy that the raid stopped. So now I can focus on transporting both of these guys back. Let's try and get the Vindicator back first. And transporting him back is going to be pretty interesting if he's doing this amount of damage with his iron axe. We can be friends. No, probably not. So instead of having to stop every 5 seconds to regenerate my health, I decided to just break the boat and have it follow me the entire way home. Now I'm going to trap you in a boat and you should stay here. I was just getting these pods ready, looked up, there's a bat chilling in there. I'll name it and eventually it might just fly straight through here. There we go, it is trapped in its own separate pod, which means that this guy is no longer of use. After that excitement, I came back for the bad omen effect, and just as I thought, the Ravager has despawned. But that's alright, because we can get a new one in this new raid. First of all, I'm just going to wipe all these guys out. Here comes another Ravager, just need to get rid of the guy riding it, and now the Ravager is alone, I am going to try and trap it. Now to just give it a name tag before it despawns. Now it's time for the hard part.
Nope, it's still not time to terraform.
There it is. But I'm about to be swarmed by Vexes. These are the most annoying mobs I've ever encountered. Now let's try and box him in. Should stop him from spawning Vexes and keep me alive for a little bit longer. There we go, you're staying inside there. It says on screen there are 2 raiders remaining, which means we won't win the raid. The last 2 are this Ravager and the Evoker. And I'd rather capture these than win a pointless raid. So I'm going to start with the Ravager by doing the same thing as I did with the Vindicator, having it chase me until we're all the way back. Now I've just got to try and trap this guy in a sort of stone box without it killing me. This
Okay,
guy does a
well,
lot of
I'm
damage,
gonna end the
so it's
video
a lot
here, you
easier said
guys.
than done. Alright, he's in. I've just got to try and close him in. Okay, there we go. Now
I'm
I've
writing
got
the
to
wrong
have a
skin.
master plan of getting the Ravager down towards his pod without it dying.
So
Let's
yeah,
get the
see you
Vindicator
later.
fully trapped in first,
See you
and I
in the
think
next
that a
episode, which
waterfall
is
is
tomorrow.
probably going to be the best
Tomorrow,
line of
I
action.
think.
I don't really have
Okay,
any
I'm
other
gonna
ideas.
upload
Now,
this video
come
to
this way, big
YouTube,
fella.
even though I am on YouTube, but
Let's try again by painting him over
yeah,
this
I'm
side.
gonna edit a bit. So yeah, pretty much.
Yes, it's going to push him straight down. I mean, at
Well,
least he's still alive.
bye, you guys.
Eventually,
See you
I will
next
change
time.
the back into glass, but I can happily say that that is the Ravager trapped. Unfortunately, the hardware